first time it's ever been in the Olympics. That is absolutely huge for the sport, and I think for female athletes as well. And especially to be the first in the first squad that's going, yeah, it's extra special.
This is the first time that we're part of something bigger, something, part of Team GB. 300 odd athletes going out as part of Team GB, and to think that we're part of that is really exciting, and yeah, something that we, as a rugby team, we haven't experienced before.
I mean, that word is crazy, isn't it? When you talk about an Olympian, you talk about the greats, Michael Johnson, Usain Bolt, Jess Ennis, and now you kind of talk about us in that same bracket, and I think there's a bit of pressure to live up to, but also just amazing that rugby will keep growing and it's going to be out there on such a great stage.
Throughout the whole year we've been working really hard, pushing each other all the way, and to think that only 12 were going to make it at the end was, it's been really difficult, and especially the last couple of months leading up to selection were really hard. But as I say, we wouldn't have been able to achieve anything that we have without those girls as well. And obviously Jazz Joyce making it into the last 12 is fantastic for her, and yeah, it's exciting that we've all been able to come together to achieve it.
For Simon and Richie, it must have been a really difficult decision because they've seen all that, they've seen the blood, sweat and tears almost. For us, we're really tight-knit, and it's hard seeing your friends be so disappointed as well, but in the same respect, you're elated that you've made it. So it's kind of just been about being respectful and making sure when we do go there, we do those guys proud.
I think we're improving each day, and we're really pushing each other hard. Like, we've been lucky enough to have a lot of support in from local men's teams as well that have been able to push us and basically get us to that next level training.
They're quicker than us, and they move the ball well, and for us it's the kind of test that we need. We're going to have a tough group when we get out there to Rio, and these guys have been great in preparing us for that.
The skills are really sharp, so that's been a massive part of our lead up to Rio, is training with the boys. We've also been treated to some nice weather for the first time in the whole 2 years, I think, so that's quite a nice touch going into Rio.
We're going to open with the hosts. Brazil are a good side, they move the ball well, and they've massively grown playing on the World Series over the last couple of years.
The dummy will do it! The dummy will do it for Richie Bashir!
I think that's exciting. It's exciting for them as well as it will be exciting for us. Always playing against the hosts is a challenge, but yeah, it's something that we will relish in and not shy away from.
And that was a self-made try from Richardson.
It gets tougher as you go. Japan pushed us really close when we went to Langford in Canada.
This should be a try. The first one for Japan it is. Yamaguchi crashes into the corner.
And then come back out on day 2 and we've got Canada.
Canada are going to be a really tough team to come up against. They've played really well in the World Series, and they won out in the last World Series. So yeah, we're well aware of the challenges, but we think we can meet them, and we're in a great place ourselves, and we can only focus on that, and we believe we've got enough and can do what it takes.